Hello, everyone. We're here to do free orders again today. I shaved. I'm actually wearing a ridiculous mustache because my wife won't let me buy something that I want. So keeping the mustache until she lets me get what I want. So no questions about my mustache. I've explained it. I'm really excited to introduce two members of our marketing team today that are a little less known. We've got Jamie on the bottom and Maddie on the top. And Jamie and Maddie lead a lot of our social media interaction and post creation and things like that. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you. I also shaved my mustache for this, so thanks.
I did not.
Excellent. Okay. Maddie is the mustached one, and Jamie is the unmustached one. Ladies, welcome to the show. You guys are from Canada. Is that right?
We are, yeah. Both of us, same city.
Okay, and which one?
Calgary, Alberta.
Where is Calgary? Is that like in the center?
No, it's straight north of Montana.
That's the center, right?
No, we're in the west.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we're in the west. We're by the mountains, Rocky Mountains.
Okay, got it. Rocky Mountain, Canada. So up by like Banff and stuff.
Exactly. An hour away from Banff.
Great. And Jamie, you had agency advertising experience, and Maddie, you are like an Olympic athlete or something, right?
I have not been to the Olympics, but I did compete in an Olympic sport, yes.
Wow, that's very cool. Yeah, welcome to the show. I've got some questions for you later. We're going to talk about social media, your role in that, maybe some tips for our customers about social media. We'll talk about ArborFest, which was really fun. You guys were there. You met a bunch of our customers and did a lot of live social stuff for us, which was really cool. We're going to talk about Maddie's shirt. We'll talk about Jamie's hat. Oh, don't show them the shirt yet. So much for the suspense.
Surprise and delight.
We're going to talk, and we'll also talk about Tree Stuff Confidential, which is a cool way to get Tree Stuff swag that's never hit the market in kind of a broad sense. But Kale, as you know, the reason that we're really here today is to tell people that they're getting their entire order for free. So Jamie, Maddie, the way it works is customer checks out on treestuff.com and they use the coupon code SAVE and WIN, and they automatically get 5% off their entire order, no matter what. So everyone wins, like kind of right out of the gate. It's like Little League sports. But then somebody, every 10th person, they win the big prize. They get their whole order refunded to them. So literally every 10th order, the register doesn't go cha-ching. It goes, that's a freebie.
Amazing.
What's the opposite of cha-ching? Does it say that's
the opposite?
Okay.
Have either of you ever heard of a business that gives free orders away?
Never.
Never. That's why we love Tree Stuff. So
I shop at Tree Stuff. It's very exciting.
All right. Well, let's jump right into it. Let's give somebody a call and see if they're available. How's that sound, Kale? You got a suggestion? You want to try Shannon right away?
Let's call
Shannon. Was our big winner from yesterday, and we didn't get a hold of her, but Shannon spent $1,900.
Shannon.
Yeah. Well, she needed tree gear for her business, obviously.
Adopting? I'm looking.
And she's not going to have to pay for any of it. So she'll get all this stuff for free. We ship it to her for free, all the way to Clarksville, Tennessee. And one of the things that I really like is because we didn't charge Shannon tax, we're not going to give any tax to the government. So we actually are going to like rake back some cash from Uncle Sam.
There you go.
Nice.
Just probably bad for your guys' defense spending. Oh, Maddie, you tell her. You gotta talk loud.
Hopefully she answers. Come on, Shannon.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
All right, Maddie, leave her a message and tell her.
90137.
Right, Kale, message?
Available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this message is for Shannon. My name is Madison and I'm calling from the Tree Stuff team, and you have won your order. We are going to refund you $1,921. Have a great day, Shannon.
That's incredible. I mean, Shannon, how do you spend $1,900 and get all your money back and get your stuff? Wow. Anyways, hey, thanks for your business. We really appreciate it. We're going to be giving free orders away, Shannon, just so you know, all the way until Sunday night. And every time that we've run this promotion, at least one person has won twice. And if you think about it, at the outset of 2 orders, you have a 1 in 100 chance of winning twice. But Shannon, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning twice, because if you place another order, you still get a 1 in 10 chance of winning. So I say go for it. I don't know. You're playing with house money at this point, Shannon. But hey, thanks for your business. Stay safe out there. Cheers. That was a good voicemail. I liked the 1-2 punch there.
Hopefully she likes that too. Maybe she'll answer her phone more often.
Right? That's exciting news. She probably just had her day made when she listens to that.
I'll bet, yeah. Let's do one more call, and then I've got some questions. I do want to talk about Madi's shirt. I want to talk about social media, our West Coast event, Treetopia, and the East Coast event that we just attended, Arborfest, as well as Jamie's really cool hat. And Jamie, you also have a mug too to show, right?
I do. I'll be a surprise. Not yet.
All right, let's call Philip, and then we'll dive into some of that stuff. Philip won $695. Do you want to tell him, Jamie?
Absolutely.
Really, boy, answer your phone.
$695 for Philip Kill.
What are people doing? Working?
This is Philip Smith. I'm sorry.
All right, we're not going to leave Philip a voicemail right now. I want to talk a little bit about social media before we jump back into giving people free tree gear, which is obviously why we're actually here. So I have 2 questions. I'm going to let Jamie field one question and Madi field the other question, but I'll let you guys pick. So the first question is social media etiquette. How should, when you're interacting with a brand, whether it's our brand or any brand, are there like some faux pas? Are there some missteps that people commonly make, or ways that people could better represent themselves, or things you should or shouldn't do?
Madi, do you want to answer this one?
Absolutely.
Ooh, that means you're taking the next one, Jamie.
Perfect.
By passing on this one.
Okay, so things that we see all the time are people tagging any of the brands that we work with, and they're tagging us in content where our product isn't even featured. Sometimes it's cool to see, a tree felling video, or someone, had to ascend like 100 feet into a tree. Sometimes that's really cool to see. And if we can see, a harness you bought from us or a rope you bought from us, yeah, we want to see that stuff. But if you're just tagging us, in a photo of maybe a beautiful sunset, we might reshare that, but chances are slim. So try and tag us in things where our products are really visible and featured. And also try not to use things like music with profanities in it, or things that you probably wouldn't want your kids or your friends' kids to hear, because chances are slim that we're going to reshare things like that. So try and think of your audience and make sure you're sharing things that are appropriate for everyone to see.
Oh, absolutely. That's great. Thank you. Because when you tag a business, when you tag Tree Stuff, you're hoping that we'll reshare your post. That's the whole point of it, right? To increase your social media exposure. You tag us with a cool picture of you wearing a Tree Stuff t-shirt or something you bought from us. We reshare it, and then people follow you, and it's circular.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good. Can I add something? That was a great answer.
Please.
If you add something, then Madi will have to add to your question as well.
Okay, perfect. I think that a lot of people don't realize that social media is managed by humans and not robots. So just something to keep in mind. Be super kind, because often there's people like Madi and I answering your questions behind the scenes. And we're
you guys are
people.
evil. You're evil, right?
A little bit, but like you don't need to tell people that. They can.
You're just raking in cash off the backs of like all the hard social media arborists and stuff.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. All right. Second question. Tree service owners, people that are running small regional service-based businesses, what are some social media tips for someone who may not be established at all on social media?
Good question. My first and biggest tip would be to follow at treestuff.com if you really want to see how it's done. But honestly, quality photos, and if you can get some video content up there, great. We don't want to see blurry photos. We don't want to see half-assed videos. It's all about the content that you put out. Hashtags are a really good thing to start utilizing to make your content more discoverable. Location tags so people know where you're at. Tagging the brands that you're working with so that your reach gets even bigger. And just familiarizing yourself with the different platforms. I know that it can be a learning curve, but start with one, take it easy. But yeah, quality videos, photos, that's where I would start.
I love what you said about hashtags. And so I own a tree service, let's just say, and I would tag the name of my town. I would tag homeowner. I would tag property maintenance. I would tag, family time, the great outdoors. And then people that follow those and similar type topics are then showing your post in their feed without asking for it. And that potentially exposes them to your work, the quality of your crew, things like that, right?
Exactly.
And actually, while you're speaking about that, Nick, I'll add my piece in there. So authenticity is really, really big, and that's what's going to draw people into your content. So don't just share things to share things. Actually share things that you think are interesting, because if you think they're interesting, chances are someone else is going to think the same thing is interesting. So make sure you're just being very authentic with your content and trying to post, a few times a week, because the algorithm on Instagram, which is the computer that decides what goes where and who sees what content, really likes when you are consistently posting and consistently engaging with your followers, and they're engaging with you. So it's really important to try and stay active as well.
Cool. It's really, I hadn't thought about using hashtags to really hit like that, like micro local, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you could even hashtag the name of your school district, right? Or the local elementary school, lots of different ways, I think, to get associated, or zip codes even, right? Area codes. To get associated with people at a local level.
And it's important to test those things too, because you never know what's going to work. So it's important to try and test a few things out. And if you really start to see, one post blows up, then you can start doing more things like that and utilizing some of those similar hashtags again.
So try different sets of things on different posts and just constantly try new things. I like that. Cool. Let's do a couple more calls. We're going to end today just before 1:30. So I do want to give a couple more people some free stuff, but we're still going to talk about Madi's shirt, which is one of my all-time Tree Stuff favorites, and Tree Stuff Confidential, and some event talk. So that should be fun. Let's see here. What you got a suggestion, Kale, or can I pick someone? How about Joel? He's from Colorado, and he got a $451 order. Now I'm going to tell this person. And then we'll cycle back through. So we'll give Madi the next chance, then Jamie the chance after that.
There we go.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
Jordan didn't answer. So we're going to try another person we're going to call Barry. And we're going to tell Barry. I was thinking of telling Barry that he didn't win. But
that's just cruel.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
See if he answers.
Let's do it.
Your call has been forwarded to
Barry.
We had the world's most winningest tree climber on. How about we try Joseph from Tennessee? We had the world's most winningest tree climber, Mark Chisholm, on Monday, I think, and we had great luck. Everybody we called answered. They were all super engaging. We had like really nice conversations with people, and we've been missing since then. We're trying Joseph here.
Okay.
This is terrible.
I'm sad. Honestly, I'm very disappointed.
Hey there, you've reached Joe Ware. with Falling Timbers Tree Service.
All right, I'm gonna try.
I'm either away from my phone.
Joe, I think his voicemail was a little deceiving because he's like, "Hey there."
It was.
All right, I'm gonna try one more person, and then if that doesn't work, we'll go back to a segment really quick, and then we'll make one last effort at some calls at the end of the show. We're gonna call Sam Elliott, which I think he was on like an actor on Law and Order, wasn't he?
He does sound famous.
Yeah.
Should we
Yeah.
ask him, movie star?
Tall, skinny guy. Played Doc Holliday. That's how I know you're not from America. You don't know the name.
Wait, lady flunker.
Hi, Sam.
This is he.
Hey, this is Nick Bonner from treestuff.com. You're actually live on our show, and we're calling people that placed orders during our Save and Win promotion. You placed an order for
Awesome.
$328, right?
I split the order up. I got a one of y'all's ropes too. So yeah, but that's one of the orders, sir.
Oh, cool. Well, hey, we wanted to thank you for placing the order. Unfortunately, you weren't a winner, but we really no. I'm just kidding with you, man. We're calling winners. You're a winner, and you are going to get $328.31 back on your credit card, and we'll still give you all the stuff you ordered completely for free.
Hey, you are awesome. I am a soul in infantry. I started me a landscaping business. I did a little tree service, and I got a tree climber that was needing some stuff. So I went ahead and did that. And, hey, I appreciate it.
That's great. It's nice to know that you're providing gear for your climber as you expand your business. Have you looked at doing any like plant health care or anything like that?
Any kind of what, sir?
Like plant health care, like injections for emerald ash beetle or spotted lanternfly?
No, I don't know that much about that kind of stuff. So that's all Greek to me, brother.
Yeah. It's a really great way to expand your business. And emerald ash beetle is, down there in North Carolina where you're at. And, great billing, man. So, maybe look up emerald ash beetle, triage, arbor jet, check those things out. Maybe you could expand your lawn and tree business into, plant healthcare. So, thanks a bunch for your.
Sounds good. I bet. Go ahead, sir.
No, you go.
I think my tree guy probably knows a little bit more about that. That sounds like a bunch of tree stuff, isn't it? Is that what that is?
Well, hey, Sam, listen, I want to let you get back to your day, but thank you so much for shopping with us, even though it's not really shopping, it's just getting free stuff. But yeah, you're going to get your whole order from us, $328. That's tax, shipping, the whole enchilada, as they say, is going to come back to you completely for free. So yeah, be safe, my man.
Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, you too. Thanks. Bye-bye.
That was kind of mean.
Got one. Yay for Sam.
Yes.
When I told him he didn't win. All right.
I know. Just cruel.
I thought it was funny. I liked it.
I've got a few things left on my list that I want to talk about. Jamie, I love your hat.
Thank you. I also love it.
We've never sold that hat though, really.
I'm the only person with this hat.
One of very few, because that hat I happen to know comes from our Tree Stuff Confidential site. So we took designs and apparel and merch choices that didn't meet our muster, or we didn't want to order enough of or whatever. And we opened a cafe press store, which you know about.
Yeah.
Kale's gonna put it up on the screen, or at least show you how to find it on our website, I'm sure. But there's a variety of merchandise, Madi, that you can get with the Tree Stuff logo on it, including old school Tree Stuff logos, things. Here we go. Things that never hit the market. And there's a ton of really funny stuff in here. I actually lost a bet. I'm really sad. I was counting on the customer base. Kale, can you show the Get to the Chippa duvet cover, please?
We actually lost a bet on this one.
Yes. Nobody bought a Get to the Chipper duvet cover. And I was certain that there was an arborist out there that wanted to look at their partner and say, get to the Chippa. Right? I mean, what an awesome way to cover your bed. I almost bought one just to win the bet, but I didn't. But yeah, whether you want to get funny tree stuff logos or things on flasks or aprons, I did buy some throw pillows just to make my wife angry. She came down and I'd replaced all the throw pillows on the couch with tree stuff pillows. They promptly got
mugs, maybe.
Oh, I like that. That's one of the little arborist mugs.
That is.
Yeah, that's super cool. So
are you guys making crop tops yet?
Are we taking what?
Are you making crop tops yet?
I'm not sure what a crop top is, so maybe.
Nick, come on.
It's like a half top. It's like a shirt cut in half. It's literally a cropped top, Nick.
We sell shirts, and you have scissors at home. Okay, so on the topic of shirts, Jamie, you're wearing a shirt created by our very own Kale Royer, who's running this broadcast.
Me,
or Madi, excuse me. Madi is.
Yes.
Plant trees, cut carbon, and he's cutting down a smokestack. Oh, I love it. It's very cool.
It's very comfortable as well.
It is. It's a pre-washed. That's. Sometimes I do stuff on the screen like for Kale, and he screenshots me. Or
I took that photo actually.
Yeah, or like I pose it as a joke for you, and then you take the picture and send it to him, and it turns into an ad without my explicit knowledge.
I think you could ask for some modeling usage fees there, Nick. So
talent fees for the talent.
Yeah, I think I might have signed a photo release at some point in my time with tree stuff. But yes,
you can talk to legal about that.
You did take a few liberties with your photo selection. Somebody made a really nasty comment on Instagram. Not appreciated, by the way. Very uncouth. But yeah, so it's a great t-shirt. Really like it. I'm glad that you're sporting it, Madi. That was not planned. She just had that on today. Events, really quickly. You two ladies were at Arbor Fest. What did you think?
Probably the highlight of my entire year, I would say.
Wow.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Coming out strong.
It was seeing products in person. First of all, some of those things are huge. The products, like, rigging stuff, insanely huge. It's massive. I had an idea in my mind of what it looked like, and then I showed up to Arborfest. Mind blown. Also got to hold the biggest chainsaw on the market. That was pretty exciting. Got to see some tree climbers, like doing some tree climbing stuff. That was pretty exciting. Got to see them cut some stuff. That was also pretty exciting.
You've been tree climbing. You and Jamie have both been tree climbing. We got you out with Joey Bond, who's also a fellow Canadian.
Yeah,
she was
Jamie,
great.
What was your biggest takeaway from Arborfest?
I was there virtually.
Oh, that's right.
Not in person, but that's okay. I wasn't memorable enough for you to remember that. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I thought you were there.
Well, you mixed up me and Tessa. It's fine. It's fine.
I mixed up you and Tessa. I'm sorry.
But Madi filled me in, and truly, when she says it was the highlight of her year, like, she's not lying.
Well, of course I faux pas. I messed up. All right.
Well, I'm going to be at the next one.
Yeah, maybe Treetopia.
There you go.
We're going to be out on the West Coast, July 29th and 30th. We have a tree event. It's an experience like no other, people are saying. Somebody's saying that. The website says that at the very least. But it's going to be a blast. It's 2 days. It's going to be kind of like Coachella-y, like a festival. There's on-site camping. The entire thing is outdoors.
Mark Chisholm's going to be there?
Mark Chisholm's going to be there. We build we made a ladder where the rungs are 13 feet apart and the whole thing hangs from a crane and the rungs are made out of 4x4s. And then we build an obstacle in between each one of those. And then you climb it with an auto belay. Just like totally free as like the whole thing swings from the crane. It's wild. We'll have that. We'll have our touchdown game where you like bomb out of the tree and land on a target. It's going to be great. But we do have to wrap. I want to say we called some winners. We didn't get to talk to many people today, but it was fun. We we'll be giving away, Jamie and Maddie, orders through Sunday. We'll have live guests on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday as we call more people to give them away. We're going to have Krista Stratting on Friday, as well as I think Nick Araya. And we've got guests for Wednesday and Thursday as well. So,
So excited.
thank you, ladies, for doing
Thank
our
you.
social media so
Thanks for
well.
having us.
Yep, and for helping us call people and give stuff away. Kale, thanks.
Thanks, Kale.
Thanks, Gail. Follow treestuff.com.
Follow Cheryl Tree.
That's why